Henry I, also known as Henry Beauclerc, was born in 1068 or 1069, the youngest son of William the Conqueror and his wife Matilda of Flanders. He had several older brothers, including Robert, William Rufus, and Richard. When William the Conqueror died in 1087, Henry's older brother William Rufus succeeded him as King of England. Henry served as William's treasurer and was later made Earl of Warwick. During William Rufus's reign, Henry gained a reputation for being intelligent and efficient. He became known for his financial skills and his ability to govern effectively. In 1100, William Rufus was killed in a hunting accident. Henry rushed to Winchester and then on to London and seized the throne from his older brother's supporters. He was crowned king at Westminster Abbey on August 5, 1100. Just 4 days after the death of his brother. To win the support of the English people, Henry promised to reduce taxes and respect their rights. He also promised to return lands that had been seized by his brother William Rufus. After becoming king, Henry worked to consolidate his power and establish his authority over England. He took steps to strengthen the monarchy and reduce the power of the nobility. In 1100, Henry married Matilda of Scotland, the daughter of Malcolm III of Scotland and St. Margaret of Scotland. The marriage helped to cement an alliance between England and Scotland. He also had a number of mistresses, and fathered up to 22 illegitimate children, all of whom he supported. One of Henry's biggest challenges as king was dealing with his older brother Robert, who was the Duke of Normandy. Robert had been absent from England for many years and had left the duchy in the hands of his officials. This had allowed Henry to gain control of many of the Norman lands. In 1106, Henry defeated Robert at the Battle of Tinchebray and became the Duke of Normandy himself. This victory gave him control over both England and Normandy and strengthened his position as king. Henry was known for his legal reforms. He introduced the concept of trial by jury, which allowed defendants to be tried by a group of their peers. He also appointed professional judges, who were trained in the law and could make impartial decisions. Another major reform that Henry introduced was the reform of the coinage system. He introduced the silver penny, which became the standard currency in England for centuries. In 1120, Henry's only son and heir, William, drowned in the English Channel, in the White Ship disaster. This was a devastating blow to Henry, who had hoped that William would succeed him as king. In 1120, Henry's only legitimate child, Matilda, married the Plantagenet Geoffrey Anjou, but their marriage was unhappy and childless. Matilda would later become embroiled in a bitter struggle for the English throne. In 1125, Henry made a treaty with the French king, Louis VI, that recognized his control over Normandy and other territories in France. This helped to secure Henry's position as king and ensured that England would remain a major power in Europe. After Henry's death in 1135, aged 66 or 67, he was buried at Reading Abbey, which he had founded. His tomb was later destroyed during the dissolution of the monasteries. Henry's death led to a succession crisis, as both Matilda and Stephen claimed the English throne. Matilda, as Henry's only legitimate child, had a strong claim to the throne, but many nobles were opposed to the idea of a woman ruling England. Stephen, on the other hand, was Henry's nephew and had the support of many powerful barons. The struggle between Matilda and Stephen led to a period of civil war known as the Anarchy. The conflict lasted for nearly 20 years and was marked by violence, pillaging, and lawlessness. It was a time of great turmoil for England and led to significant social and economic upheaval. The anarchy ended in 1154 when Matilda's son, Henry II, succeeded Stephen as king. Henry II was able to restore order to England and establish a strong, centralized monarchy. Henry I was a skilled and efficient ruler who worked to strengthen the monarchy and reduce the power of the nobility. He introduced legal and financial reforms that helped to modernize England. His reign was marked by his struggle to establish a stable succession plan, which ultimately led to a period of civil war, known as the Anarchy.